Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Peter here. So today we're looking at the new release from Andy Tower. It's called Lonesome Rider. I was thinking when I first ordered this that it might be kind of like a remake, a different version of Lonestar Memories, which I own. And I'm happy to say it's not, in my opinion. It is definitely a different scent. This is all about iris. When you first spray it, you get a very, very strong iris note. And about 20 seconds in, you get this campfire smoke coming through. And then you get kind of a leathery accord, which kind of smells more like a soft brown leather jacket. To me, it's not particularly a leather fragrance. To my nose, I do get the leather, but to me it's more dominant with the iris, and the leather's just sort of an underlying kind of note. The smoke kind of lasted about an hour before it I couldn't really smell the smoke anymore. And it was just mainly sort of the leather and the iris being the main note the whole way through the fragrance. In the mid, you do pick out a little bit of rose and a little bit of vetiver. It's an interesting fragrance. In terms of performance, I'm hitting about 8 hours on my skin before it's very, very faint. It does drag on a couple of hours longer than that, but it's just super, super faint and like very, very, soft, delicate skin scent by then, with about 2 hours of a moderate projection. Always happy to try out an Andy Tower fragrance. What I've not mentioned on this channel before is I actually blend my own perfumes. When I get into a hobby, I get into it really full on. So I ended up buying lots of books and lots of materials for blending. So for the last 6 months, I've actually been working on creating my own things as my own little interesting hobby. So actually this to me is actually quite transparent, just because I'm used to working with stuff that perfumers use. So I can tell you that this is built around Alpha Irone, which I have, and Alpha Irone is a synthetic Orris root basically. So the building block is Alpha Irone with this smoky accord. I actually use something called Valspice for a campfire smoke, although that's not what Andy's using here. He's using a different synthetic for the smoke accord. But I use Valspice, and I believe he's using Castoreum for the leather accord. Castoreum is a synthetic. The original Castoreum is obviously from the Beaver, but no one uses the actual Castoreum. It's all synthetic, and it just smells slightly leathery and a little bit animalic. I think he's just using a very small amount of Castoreum mixed with that Alpha Irone building block. So yeah, I mean, I actually blended my own version of this, and it smells quite similar, surprisingly. But it's nice, I enjoy it. I love creating my own as well, but understanding a bit more now of how perfume works. If you want to crack at making it yourself, buy yourself some Alpha Irone, some Valspice and some Castoreum, and give it a go yourself. I think it's good fun to do that, and you'll get something along the similar lines as this. But I really enjoy it. Check it out if you want to. I'm always happy testing out Andy Tower fragrances, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye guys.